Christian McCaffrey is the biggest boom bust pick in fantasy football history this season. Obviously, last season he was the presumptive number one overall pick. A lot of people took him number one after that 2023 season where he finishes the RB1, and he was hurt. He has that Achilles injury, misses most of the season, gets hurt again in snow. Apparently has been doing very well and is fully healthy. But how can we trust that? It's a fair question. He's the overall 28th overall pick on Sleeper right now in mock drafts. I'm assuming he goes in round two in most drafts once we get to August when people actually draft for redraft. As you can see, 391 fantasy points in 2023 without playing the final week of the season was the RB1. 2022, he barely missed Austin Eckler as the RB1 and having that first back-to-back RB1 finish since LT 20 plus years ago, but was the RB2. Missed 10 games in 2021, was still the RB38 from a few excellent performances. And obviously, this is the horrible year, 2020. He had 28 fantasy points, 24 fantasy points, hurt. 37 fantasy points, hurt the rest of the year, only played 3 games. Of course, the year before that, he had the incredible 491 fantasy point year, one of the best single seasons in fantasy football history where he was the RB1. The year before that, he was the RB2 in 2018. We see this trend with Christian McCaffrey where he gets hurt, then he has an RB2 and RB1 finish in back-to-back years. I'm not saying it's going to happen at this point in his career. He's 28 years old, but I am saying he is still 28 years old. George Kittle had this similar Achilles injury a few years ago and hasn't had any setbacks since. He's also 31 years old. He had it around the same time that he was Christian McCaffrey's age. Now, running backs are completely different than tight ends, but all I'm saying is Christian McCaffrey has the chance to single-handedly win you your fantasy football league. Are you willing to take that risk? Because this year, in this 49ers system against this weak schedule, him having a full off season, not having a lot of strain on his body last season because he was injured, I'm all in on Christian McCaffrey in the second round. I'm picking him in every single league. Are you guys fading Christian McCaffrey or are you taking him like me this year? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to follow me for more fantasy football content like this.